DaBaby made the mistake of a lifetime a few years ago at Rolling Loud. A mistake that would end up costing him almost $200 million. He said some highly offensive things that not only costed him a lot of money, but arguably his career. In his interview with Shannon Sharpe, he finally spoke on the incident and all of his regrets. He also talked about what his best investment was despite the loss of money. Here's what DaBaby had to say.
If you could go back and do any part of your career over again, what would it be? What would you change?
Nothing. I wouldn't change. That's a lie.
You would take them 2 minutes back on that stage?
I would have told Rolling Loud, I missed my flight. We finna send y'all the money back. I missed my flight. Boy, I swear, boy, hey, look, you know I love y'all, bro. Hey, what's my boy name? What's my boy's name, man? From Rolling Loud, man. What's their name, bro? Tariq, is it Tariq? Tyrick, that's how you pronounce it. Hey, look, Tyrick, bro. Hey, look, boy. The plane broke down, bro. They say it's maintenance. They say it's maintenance, bro. I can't make it. You know what I mean? I do that differently. Other than that, though, man, you know, you live and you learn, man. How
different would your life be if that moment hadn't happened? About 50, 60 million?
Nah,
100? 100?
For sure. That happened 2 years ago. It was, man, we got to go up.
What?
I promise you, but it's all good because, you know, on hindsight, like a lot of the points I was touching on earlier, like, the way that parked me, right, and kept me from taking off running and utilizing my hustle to just distract myself and keep my mind and keep my spirit and my body occupied, right? Who's to say like where I would be, you know what I mean, mentally and spiritually, you know what I'm saying, had I not, you know, been forced to sit my ass down and self-reflect, because I still didn't sit down even, you know what I mean, when it took place. I'm fighting it. Hell nah, that ain't what it is. I'm telling y'all, I'm fighting it. It took for that to knock God like, yeah, because I'm a good fighter. Yeah, you a good fighter, It looked like you was about to get up out of that situation. You know what I'm saying? You know, it take for that for me to, you know, really get to a point to where, okay, I'm comfortable within my situation and with the results that I got. And now let me explore, okay, what took place to get me here. Okay, now let me explore, okay, what shaped me to be the type of person that I am to even put me into this situation and cause me to, you know, go about the situation I went about it. And you know, it got me, like as of lately, since I've been doing way more writing and self-reflecting, working on what I'm working on, I'm so fulfilled as a person. I got such a better understanding on who I am as a person and how my upbringing and different factors and elements of my life on the way up shaped me to be this person. You get what I'm saying? And I got the knowledge of, okay, how to do better with these situations and do better with you know, these emotions and traumatic experiences or what have you, pain, trauma, whatever, how to do better with it and move forward in a much healthier and better manner. You know what I mean? Because I ain't tripping. I had a conversation with somebody I was talking to earlier today. And I'm like, really, bro, I'm really in the space to where, like, because even when I was getting what I was getting, the show, had what I had in the bank, this and that, I wasn't happy as a person. You get what I'm saying? And I'm like, right now, like, I'm not tripping. Like, I'm okay with not making another dollar for the rest of this year. That's a lie. No, I'm not. but it's like this. Like, if I'm okay with doing that to finish seeing this project through to the finish line, because that's way more fulfilling and healthy for me as a person and for millions of people around the world, and before the millions of people, the people directly affected by the same shit that I'm packaging within this story, my family. You know what I'm saying? Like, that needs to be laid out for them. My story got to be told the correct way in order for people to even begin, before they can begin to bob their head to another song and fall in love with me as an artist or as a person, period. They need to really understand, okay, who is this guy? You get what I'm saying? And what made him this way? Okay, and how can some of the things he's been able to experience, how can we learn from his mistakes? You know what I'm saying? And just move forward in a healthier way. That's what I got going on right now. So I don't regret anything, man, that I done been through. And it feels so good to really be able to say that and mean it.
Right.
You know what I mean? I done probably said that before, but I ain't really mean it. It's like, boy, I wish I had my 200 million. Y'all robbed me. You get what I'm saying? I don't feel like that. You know what I'm saying? I don't feel like that. I really feel like I really feel like that's a blessing in disguise at this point in my life. I just came to that realization over like the past 2 weeks. I really feel like I needed that season that I done had to endure. You know what I'm saying? I feel like I needed that, and that's what's gonna make me, you know, be way more happy of a person, way more, you know, that make me that much more of a man for the remainder of my life, because I'm gonna live longer than I done already lived. You see what I'm saying? It's just, you know, that's just that. Right. That's minuscule compared to the things I have been able to deal with, you know what I'm saying? And some of the things that I'm gonna have to deal with in the future. But guess what I'm moving forward with the knowledge and the wisdom to know how to navigate through it the correct way. Right. As opposed to suppressing and you know, and sweeping, you know, how I'm feeling and how it's affecting me, because ultimately sweeping it under the rug, because ultimately that's gonna affect what I put out into the world. You get what I'm saying? There's a lot of people sitting there waiting for what I got to put out. You know what I mean? Right. And it's my duty to do right by that. You know what I'm saying? That's way more fulfilling than any amount of money. I ain't tripping. I done had more money than I knew what to do with. Right. Literally, like I've had it. You get what I'm saying? And I'm not tripping on that. You know what I'm saying? The most fulfilling purchases I had, I really couldn't even, I sat here and thought about, I done had 17 cars. I ain't mentioned no car. What I said was my best purchase was reinvesting in myself. You get what I'm saying? Like, you know, that's what I feel like is the best thing I done spent my money on. So that just goes to say, like, those were the times I was most fulfilled, when I was just, you know, living within my purpose. You know what I'm saying? That's when I'm most fulfilled. That's where I found the most joy and comfort at, man. And that's what helped me look in the mirror and say, boy, you that when I look in the mirror. You know what I mean?
DaBaby's still out here making moves, though. You gotta salute him for that, because most rappers in his position would have folded. Not to mention, dude never lost his confidence. He even out here calling out Jay-Z. Click the video on the screen right now to hear why DaBaby says his verse was harder than Jay-Z's on Kanye West's Jail. Also, help the channel out by subscribing. Peace.